What if your AI did not just answer questions, but actually knew what you needed before you asked? Today, I'm not here to show you another chatbot. I'm here to show you a different model for how work gets done. We all have been there. You are in the middle of a complex project. You are juggling 5 different tools. You stop what you are doing, open another app, and try to explain your work to AI that doesn't know the context. This is the world of reactive AI. And frankly, it's exhausting. But what if your AI was actually paying attention? What if it learned how you work, understood your organization, and started building the exact tools you need before you even realize you need them? That is Hapax. And today, I want to show you how it works. Let us talk about how work actually happens today. You are launching a campaign. You have assets in Google Drive, campaigns in HubSpot, analytics in Google Analytics, and your team in Slack. You need one clear report for the team. So you open one tool, then another, you export data, you cross-check numbers, you copy, paste, format, and rebuild context every step of the way. Maybe you already have an AI assistant, that helps, but you still have to recognize the problem and decide to ask for help, explain what you need, and manage the process. You are still carrying the cognitive load, and it's not just you, it's your whole team. Everyone is individually figuring out how to use AI, individually writing prompts, individually trying to extract value. The real opportunity is bigger than that. What if AI could learn from the way your team actually works, recognize patterns, and help before anyone has to ask? That is what proactive AI does. It doesn't wait to be asked. It observes, it learns, it understands the context of your work, and then it acts, building the right agents, tasks, and automations at the right time. Here's the key idea. When Hapax sees you working, it's not just helping with one task. It's learning patterns. It's understanding workflows. It's recognizing processes you use over and over again. And once it understands those patterns, it builds agents designed for your way of working, not generic assistants, personalized, contextual agents that understand your organization, your tools, your terminology, and your priorities. That also means you don't need to become an AI expert to get value. You just work the way you already work, and Hapax gets smarter every day. Let me show you Sarah. Sarah is a sales director. Every Monday morning, she pulls the same sales report. She exports data from Salesforce, combines it with her forecast spreadsheet, formats it for leadership, and sends it out. Hapax noticed that pattern. It realized Sarah was running the same 15-step process every single week. So Hapax built Sarah an agent for that workflow, not a generic reporting tool. An agent that knows how Sarah structures that report, which field she cares about, and how leadership expects to see the data. Then Sarah gets a notification. I've noticed you have created a weekly sales report every Monday. I have built an agent that can do that for you automatically. Would you like to try it? One click, the report is generated, formatted, and ready to send. What used to take 30 minutes now takes 30 seconds. And the part that really matters is what Sarah told us afterwards. She said she did not realize how much mental energy she was spending on that weekly task until she did not have to think about it anymore. That is the power of proactive AI. It is not just saving time, it is freeing cognitive space for the work that actually matters. Now let me show you something even more powerful. Meet David. He's a product manager. Every time he ships a new feature, he has to coordinate with marketing, support, sales, and customer success. He's doing it manually, creating tasks in different tools, sending Slack messages, updating boards, writing emails. Every release becomes a coordination marathon. After watching David work through a few releases, Hapax built him a feature release coordination agent. Now, when David marks a feature ready to ship, the agent kicks into action. It creates the right task in the right tool, sends the right notification to the right people, and even drafts the messages David would have written. And it does not stop with David. When someone else on the team starts running a similar process, Hapax recognizes the pattern and helps them adopt the workflow too, adapted to their team structure and communication style. So the AI is not helping one person. It is helping the organization learn what works, and spread those best practices faster. What we're building is not just individual productivity, it is organizational intelligence. Across a company, Hapax can recognize repeated patterns in sales, marketing, support, engineering, and operations. Then turn those patterns into useful agents automatically. None of those agents come from a marketplace. They do not require a developer to build. They do not require a prompt engineer to maintain. Hapax watches how people actually work, learns what they actually need, and builds the right support around them. This means less context switching, less overhead, and more time spent on strategic work. This is the future we imagined when we started Hapax. Not AI that waits to be asked, but AI that understands your work and actively makes it better. So here's the invitation. Do not sign up for Hapax because you need another AI tool. Sign up because you are ready for something different. You are ready for AI that learns. AI that understands your work, AI that makes you better at what you do without forcing you to become an AI expert. And if you are wondering about privacy, that matters to us too. Hapax only learns what you choose to share. You have control over your data, your privacy, and your AI's behavior. Trust is foundational to everything we are building. So let me leave you with this thought. For the past few years, we have been talking about AI as if the goal was to make humans better at using AI. But I think that's backwards. The real opportunity is to make AI better at helping humans. That is what Hapax does. The future of work is proactive, and the future starts today. Welcome to Hapax.